Around a month ago, I was on a walk, and going on walks is something I like to do often, but it felt different this day. I started doing walks like a year ago, which coincidentally was the time I started doing content creation. And it felt different today because it was winter. It was cold again. The sky got a little darker a little earlier, and it was the same exact feeling that I got back when I first started. It made me think a lot about how far I've come from where I started. When I first started on January 14th, yes, it's almost been an entire year now, I would stream every day, and all my videos were taking those streams and just kind of cutting them down into like 10-minute videos. And I usually did this in a hardcore world until I, stood on Obsidian and mined downwards. And once I died, I had seen views that I hadn't really seen before, and it really started making me try to figure out a new style of content I could try. So then I would live stream challenges and cut those down. So that way, anybody who doesn't know me could just start anywhere. But whenever I was cutting them down, I felt like not enough context was given, so I started this commentary type style, where not only is there the recording of the gameplay, but I also stop sometimes to explain to you what is going on. Which is kind of a theme you see a lot in modern YouTubers, and I really enjoy making this kind of content. It's a lot of fun. Like most recent one, which was killing 5 mobs with my fist. I'm not killing all mobs again. That was awful. But it also developed into less of a just explaining gameplay and playing gameplay, and more like different elements of comedy and storytelling and whatnot, like the villager video, which is kind of where it is now. And another thing that is different now from then is that instead of uploading every other day or every 4 days, I'm uploading in every 6 weeks or 5 weeks if I'm lucky. Or sometimes, in the case of the villager video, almost 2 months. And it's a lot, and the analytics clearly don't like that, but sometimes that's what I have to do. This isn't the only thing going on in my life, number one. And number two, a lot of work goes into these. I really do sink in hours. They take a lot. This last video went by, I feel like I did it really quickly, and I got it out there really quickly, and it was still 5 weeks or 6 weeks. And that was fast for me. That was really quickly. I was able to record the challenge and get it done in a week or 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. And then I started editing, and it was not that much. It felt really nice to get that done, but I feel like it was kind of different. Obviously, so the most popular video I have is the downfall of Minecraft, where I talk about Minecraft is getting worse now, maybe, or is it getting better, and people just don't realize it. And that video really took off, but now I don't like that, because I upload a video and the video gets 2 views, and then YouTube says, oh, people like this video, but you know what they like more? They'd like this other big video. And so that one video gets more and more views, and then the stuff I'm putting out now doesn't, and it's not really a good way to grow. And the most proud video I am of this year was the villager video, where I tried to get every single villager trade in 48 hours. Oh my gosh, this was awful. It took me 4 weeks to record the challenge, just to record. Most of it I didn't even record because I was just in the woods chopping down trees, and I would just put on a podcast and for hours just stack up on. I would get 3 stacks of emeralds, and then I'd go back to recording. And then once I ran out, I'd turn off the camera and then spend a couple more hours mining trees, getting emeralds. And it wasn't like this all in one day. This was over the span of a long time, because I have other things to do. So maybe one day I'd spend a couple hours just mining trees, and then one day I'll record for an hour and do some other stuff. And it was a lot. And when that crash happened, if you haven't seen the video, I definitely recommend it. That's my most proud video so far. But when that crash happened, there was a lot of conflict, and that ending reaction, I felt like it was too much at first, but I really enjoyed how it turned out. And that's kind of how I want to make more things. But the problem is that video took almost 2 months, as I've already said. And I'm kind of at that crossroads now where I'm recording a new video that I think is going to flow really well. I think it's going to be one of my better videos. I say that for every video, but I think this one really might be one of my better videos, just in the context of how it flows. But the problem is, this is going to take a while if I decide to go through with it. And it's kind of this problem of things that I want to make and things that perform well is a problem I see myself facing a lot, especially in the context of the video essays. The video essays I've done 2 of them. I've done the Hypixel one, and which was when I was really small. That was back in Mega Week. Who remembers Mega Week? Oh my gosh. And then we also have the latest one, which obviously really popped off, and people like to see that more than they like to see the other stuff. But I like to make the other stuff, and that's what I want to keep making. So it's kind of that problem to try and find the stuff that I want and turn it into something that other people want. And I think I'm learning. There's a lot of improvement. I feel like you just go back to my videos from 4 months ago and they're not that good. Go watch the one before the video essay. Like I think that one was Minecraft's hardest challenges. It doesn't flow as well, but you can see the kind of learning. That's when I first started adding a sense of humor and my own personality into it, because it just kind of felt more like people would, if they would watch it, it would be more of the gameplay, because that's how the video was set up. I don't know if this is rambling or if this is actually making sense, but I'm constantly improving and changing the things that I want to do. I've changed so much over the past year. I'm not going live every day anymore. That stopped like right when summer started. But it's crazy. There's a lot of other things that I want to do in the future that I haven't started yet. I would want to make a 3rd channel, but the thing is, I put all my time and focus into my first one, and I don't really do a lot here. The last thing I have on here is Pumpkin Rush, which probably annoyed subscribers and caused some of them to leave because of how many there were, which I'm not going to do again, but I don't also want to take them down and take away that resource. But on the topic of a 3rd channel, and I might talk about this again, I'm just going to briefly mention it here. I kind of want to make like a weekly slap type channel. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's kind of like it's based around these old Call of Duty old school videos where people would play Call of Duty in the background and not at all focus on the gameplay. It would just be them talking, helping people out, and it would be very serious about mental health and just helping people. And it's an incredible, meaningful resource that I would love to do. But I don't also just want to speak into the void with this kind of stuff. Like this channel doesn't have very much, I'll be real. So maybe after like 100 subscribers on this channel, I'd go for it, just so I know that people like hearing what I have to say. And as for the main channel, I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep taking my time with these things. Sometimes it might be a couple weeks. Maybe, hopefully not. It will be almost 2 months again. That was rough, but it paid off. Well, sort of. It paid off in my eyes. It did not pay off in YouTube's eyes. That video did not do very well. But I kind of like the road that I'm headed on. It's a hard road. I already have friends who are talking about quitting, and that's fair because this is a hard lifestyle to live. But I don't know. I enjoy it, and even though it's hard, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I don't even know if this video makes any sense, but if it does, hey, maybe I'll make a more serious channel, like I said. And I do want to just thank you for watching. Not a lot of people watch these, so thanks. Hope you have a great day. Bye.